Yo, what's going on, chat? My apologies. We had some technical difficulties with my computer. So, yeah, we crashed out. Hey, young Mackie, what's going on, man? How are you tonight? How's it going? Well, welcome to the stream. For those just tuning in, my name is Vince. I'm one of the new stream team members from Work Louder, and I'm basically here today to talk about the some of the Work Louder products that we have here today. So right now, let me see if I can get this back up and running for you guys. So right now on my desk, I've got the Creator Micro, sorry, Framer Creator, um, sorry, Framer Microboard, or yeah, sorry. And then I have an XYZ Creator board here on my desk. So we have the Framer Micro and XYZ Creator board. Hey, Mohammed, what's going on, man? Sorry, I missed your last question because my stream cut out. I saw you had a question just before my PC just decided to give up on itself. So yeah, if you want to throw that question back in the chat, I'll be able to answer that for you. Want to try? Oh, sweet, dude. Nice. That's awesome. I want to see what kind of stuff have you made recently. That's interesting. I like that, man. And yeah, you definitely should try one of these. They're pretty sweet. Like honestly, like they're really well made. Like if you're looking for a 40% keyboard or something compact, that's a reasonable price range. You for sure should look into the XYZ board that I have here. It's 3D printed, which is sweet, but there's 3 different options, like buying options for it. So if you're really on a budget, you can just either buy the PCB, you can buy it pre-built like how this is, or you can buy it in like pieces like Lego and build it up yourself. And there's a lot of options. Oh yeah. Sorry, Mohammed. Yes, you had questions on the framework. My bad. I didn't see the question because my computer crashed out. So, but I saw your name pop up in the chat there, but I just didn't get a chance to read it correctly. So if you wanted to toss in the question again, just let me know and I'll answer it as best as I can. But yeah. Yeah, how else is everybody's night going? How is everyone tonight on this Monday evening? I'm out here in Toronto and it's 10:33 p.m. Most of the people, I know it's a work day, so most of the people are getting some Z's for the next day. And I know my new friend Mohammed here in the chat, I know it's about 9 a.m. probably now in where he's at in India. So yeah, he's just starting his Tuesday. So yeah, let me know where you guys are from. And if you have any questions about the Work Louder products, just let me know. Just give me a shout or toss it into the chat and I'll do my best to answer those questions for you. New launches. In terms of keyboard, I know let me see, I'm going to try and pull it up here for you guys on the website. So in terms of keyboards, the latest one that's been released is I'm just going to fix this for real so you guys can see it properly. Okay, so the latest one to be dropped is going to be the Nomad E2, I believe. The Knob 1 was also just released recently, but the Nomad E2 is going to be the latest, one of the new launches that are coming out. And, I think they're expecting shipping soon. Shipping should be starting soon. I think I wrote down here for you guys. I knew this question was going to come up, but yeah, I think in the next little bit, they're going to start shipping these out. But it's the Nomad E2. It's the second iteration of the Nomad E1 that they had. And yeah, some fun stuff. So basically, it's so the bottom of it is like an aluminum base. And it's Bluetooth and USB-C powered, and the bottom here, one of the feet is actually doubles up as a ruler. And one of the main features of it is it actually has a Pomodoro timer right here on the screen. And all these 6 buttons here are all customizable and yeah, much like the rest of their keyboard set, you can program it to do basically anything that you could do, and then you can set up for the Pomodoro timer, and you can actually use it with, I think it works with Spotify as well. How often do people often use this? I personally don't have experience with Figma, and I actually just got my Framer today, so I don't really have much experience with Framer, but a lot of people I know use it, especially in one of the other streamers. He uses it in the music industry. He uses it for like a bunch of shortcuts. So you can use this for me personally. I'm going to be using this for Lightroom and Photoshop. I do some photography on the side. Flix photograph. Yo, what's going on, man? Flix, welcome to the chat. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, you can map this to, there's 6 layers that you can choose from. So there's 2, 3, 4, and you can just keep adding to it. And essentially you can map them to do anything. So I had input, there's a program that accompanies this, this pad, and you can, if you've ever used VIA before, you can map it to each key to do pretty much any macro or key binding. So you can do paste, copy, cut, paste, copy, and you can publish as well with it. So I would imagine people who use Figma will use it for the same thing, just kind of like a nice, easy shortcut. And there's just so many options for it. Like you get a knob here right now. I have this connected via Bluetooth. So this is right now changing my volume up and down. And then this joystick here, actually, you can cut, there's 7 different buttons. So left, right, up, down, and diagonal. And there's 7 different binds you can do to it. So it's like button presses that you can do to it. These guys have real-time functionality. Yeah, pretty much. Exactly, Mohammed. You can pretty much do, you can program it to do whatever you need it to in terms of like shortcuts, macros and stuff. Like I said, cut, copy, paste. And if you're doing any photo editing, you can have it so if you push one button, it'll take you to like a certain menu, and then you can use this as like changing your brush sizes and stuff like that. Or if you have, if you can change this to do, like you can see here, it like moves. So it's multi-directional. So you can actually program this to maybe use your brush sizes, or if you're using masking, you could totally use it there as well. Is there only a square keyboard separately? So in terms of the macro pads, yes. So this one is a standalone unit, but you can also, if you're looking to get something that's a keyboard as well, you can get something like the XYZ board, or actually, if you think the Nomad is like another good option too for you. You can't really attach them together. There's nothing, I don't think Work Louder doesn't make a board where it's like kind of attached. They used to, and that was called the Creator Board XL. But what you can actually do, the cool part is, all other keyboards have so many different layers that like you can have this layer as like your letters and text. And then if you change it to a different layer, like that button here, you can activate a different layer, and then you can have all your shortcuts across the entire keyboard set up. So you don't necessarily need to have this side by side, because you can actually use on all their keyboards, you can actually just set up a different layer for your shortcuts. If you're using Figma, you can have like a Figma layer specifically for it. And then you're not really bound to, the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 keys or more actually, because including the knob and stuff that's on this square pad. So if you're looking for something that you can use as like a shortcut tool, definitely you can use any of the keyboards and then just bind it to a layer. So on my keyboard now, let me see how I can bring this over to you and see. So, So see, that's like a separate layer. So you can totally, now I'm on a completely different layer, and you can have like shortcuts. So your paste, publish, copy, and stuff like that all on this one, while still being able to use it as a regular keyboard. So, oh, interest editing. Yeah, definitely, dude. Like, for a little bit, I was gonna use just my XYZ board as like an editing tool, and like I just recently started diving into layers and editing, or sorry, layers and macros. I've never used it before. I've had mechanical keyboards in the past, but I've never mapped different stuff. So yeah, just getting into it now, it's very interesting to be able to do that and have different options for editing. Like one of my layers now, I believe it's this one, my third layer, I have it as like my ratings. So I'll push layer 3 and then I'll just push one of these buttons. These are my number buttons and I can rate the photos in Lightroom. Will there be Will there be a new version of the XL in the future? The numpad layout is useful. Yeah, that's a great question. I'm not 100% sure. That's something I'd have to ask Mike. I think right now, I think it might be in talks. I know a lot of people really love the Creator Board XL, which was amazing. Like I remember when I first discovered Work Louder, like it was just such an interesting board. I don't know, for those of you in the chat, if you're not sure what that looked like, it looked like this. So this is probably exactly what Uncle is looking for. But this thing was sweet. Yeah, it had a numpad. And funny enough, actually, this is like a rare artifact, if you want to call it that. This is like one of the numpads, and essentially the XYZ board actually came from this XL Creator Board, or the Creator Board in general. They had extra PCB boards laying around, and instead of just kind of leaving them to scrap and stuff for all the extra stuff that they had, they decided that they're gonna upcycle it and just 3D print a frame, which is here, 3D print a frame, and then upcycle it so then they can make smaller, more affordable keyboards for everyone who wants to get into the mechanical keyboard world and get into that. Robots. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't doubt that. Honestly, the way technology is going, like, yeah, you could definitely probably use it for that as well. That's pretty intense. In the end of live, do you check my ones? I want to show my photo. Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure. I'll shoot you a follow, dude. This is the Work Louder page I'm streaming on, but yeah, I have my own page at Fueled by KWH. Yeah, I'll take a look at your stuff for sure, man. I'm always eager to meet new photographers and stuff, so see everybody's work. So that's awesome. 9:13 a.m. Dang, that's not too early. That's pretty good. I'm glad you're here though. I'm glad you're enjoying a coffee, hopefully chatting with me on stream here today. So I'm very, very excited. I'm happy for everyone to be here. And for those of you who are just tuning in, my name is Vince. I'm one of the newest stream team members for Work Louder. And I'm here to answer any questions that you guys might have for the brand Work Louder, or any of the keyboards that you see here, or even the macro pads. And yeah, I have here the Framer Micro. This one is the Pro version, so it is wireless and USB-C powered with full RGB. And my XYZ board here as well, 40%. And 9:14 oh, Flix, where are you at, man? Where are you from? I know Muhammad is in India right now, so yeah, let me know where you're at. I'm interested to know where everyone's from. Can you say how big the floppy desk mat is? Good question. Let me take a look. Let me get the sizing for you here. So the floppy desk mat, actually, that's a really good question. Here it is. So it's 65 by 40 centimeters. So it's quite big. I think I think it's Dave who has it on his desk. One of the streamers has it on his desk, and yeah, it's pretty big. It'll definitely, pretty sure his Nomad E2 fits in this space here, and he's got like all this space for a mouse. So it is quite large, I'd say. Does the free work mouse show up in the cart? No. So what you would have to do, Super Goopy, sorry, first of all, thanks for joining in the chat, and I appreciate you being here with me tonight. No, it doesn't automatically show up in the cart. However, if you drop your order, if you do end up doing an order, if you drop your order number on stream or in the chat, I will mark it down and we'll add it, and then you'll get an email saying that it's been added to your cart. So you'll get an update if you do it. So for those of you who are just joining in, any orders over 150 will get one of the new Work Louder desk mats, which is called the Work Mat. Let me get it up here. Hold on. And basically what it is a desk mat cutting board. If you guys are familiar with cutting boards, they're usually oddly shaped. I mean, I guess for crafting, but they're either too large or like too short to fit on your desk. It's not wide enough to, hold a keyboard and a mouse. But what Work Louder did is they took that same concept. So it's a real cutting board. So someone like myself, who's a crafter and likes cutting fabric and stuff here and there, I make pouches on the side. It'll fit everything. It's about the same size as my felt pad right now. I don't know if I can show you, but yeah, if any orders over 150, you'll get this for free. You just got to cover the shipping cost, which we ship anywhere in the world. And then any orders under 150 is going to be you get a random gift. And all you got to do is just drop in your order number in the chat and we'll mark it down, and I'll be able to make sure that gets added to your order there for sure. No problem. Flicks India too, but I'm from... I'm not sure what that means, but okay, I know where India is. I know where India is. I got a few friends who are from there, so yeah, awesome. Thanks for joining me on so early in the morning over there. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you being here. Do you know when the Mad 2 is gonna be? Honestly, hold on. Actually, let me take a look on the website. On one of the updates, it gave I believe a time period. I'm pretty sure it's soon. So if you're ever curious about any of your orders, if you guys have previous orders done, you can go on the website and then go under support and you'll see some of the latest updates here. So for anyone curious, the Chinese New Year's is coming up. So if you guys do any orders from February 15th to 22, as of the 23rd, your shipment's going to start releasing after the 23rd just because of that holiday. But let me see. I think it was down here where Nomad E2. Okay. So they're on schedule still. And they're finalizing PCB. I'm pretty sure it's going to ship soon. I swear I thought this update had the date, but it's going to be very soon. I don't know if yeah, let me see. No, that's the firmware stuff. But yes, I believe they're almost done with the build and stuff. So it's going to come out soon. So Nomad E1, yes, PCB, Delta keys are further arrive. So they're just in the quality check, I guess, portion of it. And then they're going to start shipping out. And if anyone's curious, this is also another mat that they're going to be releasing. And yeah, this is the Nomad mat for sure. So one sec. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, no problem, Super Goopy. Anytime, dude. Anytime. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate. Just drop them in the chat, and I'll see if I can answer any of those questions for you. Some books to help me understand the manufacturing part to 3D. Yeah. So essentially, 3D printing is basically just, I guess, it's film that's been rolled up, thinned out, and rolled up into spools. And if you have a 3D printer, it'll just feed the plastic and like form it to whatever you need it to. So for example, like this is the R1 XYZ creator board, and you can see this is completely 3D printed. And yeah, so if you have a 3D printer at home, you can actually just buy the PCB set and build your own frames, and yeah, print them at home and stuff. I unfortunately don't have a printer, and if I have to do any 3D printing stuff, I either have to go to my local library that has public printers that you can use, but you can build other stuff. Like I've got This is some other 3D printed frames that I've gotten from made. So yeah, you can totally. I think Julian, who's in the Discord, he has also 3D printed one. I think his is blue. So yeah, definitely. That's like kind of the process for. I don't know any books. Sorry, I don't know any books on 3D printing. I don't know any on the top of my head. I usually just YouTube everything. Yeah. So how long? Super Goopy. Sorry, man. I missed that message. How long am I streaming for? I'm probably gonna be here for maybe another 40 minutes or so. I hope so. Honestly, I've been having some pretty glitchy computer issues. In the last couple hours, like I've crashed out like 3 times on this stream. So unfortunately for you guys, I'm having some computer issues. But I hope to be here for another like 45 minutes or so. And yeah, if my computer makes it, I'll totally get it done. But it's already sounds like it's screaming for help right now. So we'll see where we're at. Do you know when? So, Uncle, no, sorry. I don't think they're gonna be restocking the Nomad E anymore. The E1 at least. I think because they're focusing more on the E2. I might be mistaken. I'm sorry if I am, but yeah, I think it's just now going to be E2. I don't know if they're going to be restocking the E1s, but if you are really adamant on getting an E1, if you join the Discord, there is a buy and sell section there. So you can maybe see if someone's selling a Nomad E there, if you're really looking at the version 1. So yeah, you can, I definitely look there. And I think the link for the Discord is in the, on the Work Louder page, on the Work Louder Instagram, that you can find it there. Version 1 looks epic. Yes, I do like the look of version 1. It is nice. And funny thing is, cool story actually, the version 1 XYZ boards were hand built by Mike himself in Montreal. So he was printing these at home or in the office in his 3D printer and then screwing them himself. So this has been touched by Mike and hand built by him as well. The E2s are going to be built in a factory. So they're going to have a polycarbonate frame, but you can, the files for the 3D printing, if you wanted to build your own custom frame, are available too for free on the website. So if you do get your hands on either the PCB or if you order the board, the R2, you can definitely still make your own stuff for it, which is great. I want to order, but just for now. Oh man, Flix, that's all right, man. Hey, you know what? Work Louder is only they're around. They're gonna be around for a while. So you know what? Yeah, whenever, yeah, I know how it is, dude. So yeah, if you're Work Louder is gonna be here around. But if you do end up making a purchase, it's always cool if you do it on stream, because you always get like special offers and free gifts. So like the promotion that we have right now that's going on here, any orders over 150, you'll get a free desk mat, and then anything under, you get a random gift, which could be like this shirt here. So if you look here, it says Mentally, and then on the back it says Lost in Transit, and with the Work Louder on the box. And so you can get something like this, and this is something you can get as a random gift as well for orders under 150. So if you're looking into that, looking Super Goopy, yeah, man, take a look. And if you do end up, if you have any questions on anything on the website, just let me know. Drop in the chat. I'll see if I can answer that question for you. No problem. And if you have any, if you do make an order live on stream, like I just said, you can get a free work mat if it's over 150, and just drop in your order number so I can make sure I get that added, so they know that you did the order on stream, and then yeah, we'll make sure you get your free stuff. No problem. Tell me, sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat here. Okay, tell me if you have any options because they're at work. So if you're looking for opportunities to work a part of the team for Work Louder, you're actually going to have to ask Mike directly. And that means you just got to DM the main account, so work_louder on Instagram. And Mike will be able to kind of guide you through it, see if there's anything open right now. And he's the kind of guy to ask. So if you have any questions for him, that's unfortunately, I'm just a small fry. I'm actually the newest streamer. So yeah, that's something the boss man is going to have to to answer for you. Can a Creator Micro 2? Yes, you can. So you can totally, Uncle, you can totally use it as a numpad. Actually, don't think I have input open, but earlier I had it open, and right now these are just mapped by default as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, but you can totally use it as a numpad. The only weird thing is, I guess, because there's 2 buttons up here and like 4 here, so it's kind of it'll be skewed a bit, but if you don't mind that, yeah, you can totally use this as a numpad, no problem. You can map it to anything really. Like you can have your numpad on layer 1, but then on layer 2 you want it to be maybe something for your editing tools, and number 3 maybe for like your YouTube and stuff, yeah, or just basic computer controls. You can totally map it to there, and you'll be able to cycle through those. Thanks so much, I appreciate it. Yeah, Mohammed, anytime, man. I'm glad you were able to join me on the stream, dude. I appreciate you so much. Thanks again for sticking around here and joining in the chats. I love meeting new people, and it's great to talk to people across the world. So that's great. Flix, I want to still after live meeting there on Team. I have to go now. All right, dude. Flix, if you're still here, man, have a great morning. I hope you have a good day, dude, and enjoy that warm weather, because I'm suffering here in the cold. I've got my heat cranked up, and yeah, you have a great night, man, or morning, and thanks for joining in the chat. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you. Remainder keys for into details. Lifetime keys logged. Sorry, I'm lifetime keys. I'm not sure what that means. If you want to just elaborate just a little bit. Any Vietnam distribution plans? Vietnam? No, I'm not 100% sure. I think I know most of most of the production is coming from like a China distribution, but that's kind of a more advanced question for, again, Mike. Like that kind of technical back end stuff is like I'm not really with it, so like I'm not really in those privy to those details. So if you want to ask those, you have to reach out to Mike just send him a DM on the main channel. And then yeah, so oh, dude, thanks, man. Flix, I know you're probably not here, but if you replay this, dude, thanks so much. That means a lot. This is actually my inaugural stream, so I'm just getting my feet wet here. So this is awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, dude, great question, Uncle. That is a great question. So the only real difference between the framer and the regular creator is actually, they're very minor. So the first one is going to be that on the framer, you get a special key set. So you get like a bunch of, key caps that are labeled. So you get like extra specific to like framers and stuff on top of this. So you'll get a publish button that's blue, and then the base here is black, still polycarbonate, and yeah, so you get there. And then on the Creator Micro 2, the real difference is kind of the base is silver, so it's just going to be kind of the regular model. This is kind of a limited edition, so once these are done and sold out, like, they're not going to be released again. So whatever is available now is basically what's going to be, whatever's sold off, that's it. That's going to be it. But for the most part, internally and like function, it's exactly the same. The only differences, like I said, are just you're going to get extra keycaps and just the special edition colors that you see. Still works the same way, still same RGB. And instead of an M, you get an F here on the macro pad for framer. And yeah, and then a black base. But overall, pretty much the same, I guess, membrane, you could say, or same components. So, like the board virtual entries done manually, are they? That's a good question. I'm not 100%. That's a great technical question. I don't know if they are. I don't think so. Like specification virtual and manual use are workable. You're doing for an offer. Oh, thanks, Uncle, man. I appreciate that, dude. The framer is going to be the one that's limited. So this one here with the blue knob, and the keys are gonna be blue. You know what? Actually, hold on. Sit tight. I'm gonna crack this open for you, dude. Because I just unboxed this today. I just unboxed this earlier in the stream, so I'll crack it open for you. No problem. Let's see. Let's see what you get on this key set. Because I know the keys are colored. So this is it. So you guys are seeing this for the first time that I'm seeing it as well. Okay, so are you guys ready for the big reveal? This is kind of what you're gonna get in with the Framer. So you'll get this publish button here, and you get these specialized keys that are labeled, and then the base here is gonna be black instead of silver, which is on the Creator, and it's gonna be an F here, and on the Micro it's an M, and then as well as on the front button here it's gonna be an F. So yeah. Well, they're blue. They're not different colors, but yeah. But Mohammed, actually, you know what's funny? The both the keyboard and the Framer work on an iPad. I've never actually tried it on. I've never tried it. You know what? Hold on. Let me see if I plug this into my. I'm gonna check right now. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna see if I can get this linked to my phone. I'll do a test just for you. All right, Mohammed. One sec. Let me see if I can get this. I don't know if it would work. I mean, I guess it would work, but no, I'm all for trying it out. So I'm gonna push and hold this for Bluetooth. Oh yeah. So. Okay. Yeah, dude. We are totally connected on here. So yeah, that is my Creator board on my phone, so you can see that. So I wonder, let me see if I can open notes and if it'll just start texting here. If this does, this is pretty sweet. Oh yeah, okay, so dude, so this pad right now is binded to letters, so you can totally text on this thing and write on the note. And then this, oh yeah, see, like, so this knob powers my volume button, so you can see it here. And yeah, dude, Mohammed, I would have never known that unless you asked me, dude. That's a great question. I appreciate the questions in this chat. This is really awesome. You guys are really challenging me on my first stream here, despite the struggles I've been going through. I appreciate every one of you. Thanks. So they both do the same thing. So if you're between the Framer and the Creator, they both do the same thing. So you're going to be able to, in terms of latency and high feedback, they're going to be the same. There's no difference in terms of that those specs there. And sorry, trying to let me see here. Just gonna reconnect my Creator board to my PC, and then, but yeah, so in terms of the low latency and high feedback, they're gonna be the same. And etched for memory. That's a very, very technical question. That's something, again, like Mike is going to have to answer that one. I'm sorry. You keep hitting me with the technical questions, dude. I'm like, I've never been asked that. Oh, I guess none of the questions on this chat have been asked. So, but yeah, thanks. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I'll have to get back to you on that. If you, pop in on the next stream that I do, then I'll definitely let you know. But yeah, let's see what else we got. But yeah, so again, sorry for if there's anyone new in the chat. Hello again, my name is Vince, and I'm one of the new stream team members here for Work Louder, and I'm here just showcasing some of the Work Louder products. What I have on my desk today is the Framer micro pad, as well as the XYZ workboard. And these are the more affordable options for Work Louder. And yeah, if you're looking for a good keyboard that you wanted, or you just want to get into mechanical keyboard world, this is the perfect place to start. So you're going to be able to use these in the office or every day, and they're all like mappable, so you can change it to anything with multiple layers and everything like that. Oh yeah, dude, Mohammed, yeah, 100%, dude. Anytime, yeah, like these streams are that's what we're here for, man. Answer any of the questions you might have, and no matter how technical they are, we'll try and get you an answer for sure. So I'm glad you're here, dude. I'm really glad you're here, and everybody else in the chat, thanks for being out here right now. And just a heads up for anyone who has made an order in the past, I might have missed a question earlier. I'm sorry if I missed a question, but if you've made a previous order and it hasn't shipped yet, you can drop your order in the chat and I'll mark it down. And what I'll do is I will make a note and we'll see if we can get you a free gift on that order if it hasn't shipped yet. And if it's an older order, any new orders that are done now, we'll get kind of what's on the banner here. So if you spend 150, you'll get a work mat, the free work mat. I just got to cover the shipping. And then you'll also get, or if it's under 150, you get a special surprise gift like this t-shirt here, Mentally. And then on the back, it says Lost in Transit. So let me see. Oh man, did I see a chat come in? David! Yo, what's going on, man? Yo, dude, I appreciate the love and support, man. I appreciate you being here, dude. Oh man, thanks. Yeah, I haven't seen that guy in a minute, dude. How you been, dude? What's the battery life on Nomad E2, or does it need to be plugged in? So, Uncle, that is a great question. So, the Nomad E2 is both USB-C and Bluetooth. It's a 3,000 milliamp battery, and I know it can go, I think from what I read, 45 days on idle. So 242, let me see. Is that a 24224? Okay, so that one, so Uncle, that's going to be an older order number, but like I said, I'm going to see if I can if it hasn't shipped yet, I'll see if I can grab you a free gift on your order there. I appreciate you dropping in that number. I'm glad I asked. I always I knew I was forgetting something, but yeah, I will make sure you get something you'll get added to it. Charging. So sorry, going back to the charging. Yeah, the E2 charges via USB-C. And then yeah, if you keep it plugged in, then you just use it how you would. And then yeah, you can use it on Bluetooth. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's 45 days of on standby or on idle. And then I don't. It might last even longer. I'm unfortunately, I wish I had a Nomad E2. Maybe I'll get one soon. Yeah, maybe we'll have to see. I think I might even have it in my cart right now, so we'll see. Yeah, you are, Mohammed. You're right, man. It is 11, dude. It's getting, and it's a Monday. But thankfully, I don't have work tomorrow, so we're good. We're good. I can be up here for a little bit, dude. Uncle, thanks, man. I appreciate the support and the encouragement, man. It's been a rough start, but we're getting there, and I'm loving these chats and get my feet wet in this streaming world. So this is great. This is great. You know what? So I don't think it deteriorates while it's plugged in. I think once it's full, like it just cuts out charging. So it's not really adding more power to it. I want to say if it's anything like an electric car, I'm one of those EV guys, then yeah, as long as it's plugged in, it's actually better for the battery, because I think it's not using up that cycle. There's not, if it's plugged in, it just stays as like, it doesn't count as a full cycle for charging. So, I mean, I would assume it doesn't deteriorate that bad, but I don't have one. So I wish I could experiment. I would have done an experiment for you, but I know some of the other streamers who do live streams, they have the Nomad E2s and Knob ones and stuff, and they've been loving it, and they haven't noticed any difference in battery life since they've owned it. So, for work, do I have training? And I don't, unfortunately, I don't think we do. Sorry. Work Louder is just, they make keyboards and micro pads. And more recently, desk mats, which is awesome. But yeah, sadly, no training in that department, man. Unfortunately, sorry. But but yeah, Uncle, sorry, I don't know if you mentioned it before. Are you out in where are you from again? Well, I'm interested to know where everyone's from. So, and I don't know if I asked you already earlier, but yeah, and and again, for those of you in the chat, right on screen, you see here, this is the Framer Creator Micro, and this is just a micro pad that you can add shortcuts to it. And if you're an editor or just looking to improve your productivity, you can use this to kind of build shortcuts off of and just make your life a little easier. New York City. Oh, damn, nice, dude. You're like my neighbor. I'm I'm in Toronto, dude. So it's probably it's 11 for you too. You're in the city that never sleeps, I guess. So, but yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, man. I appreciate you. But what do I have to do for a desk mat? Okay, so if you really want the desk mat, for free, you gotta just you make any order on the live stream. Doesn't necessarily have to be my live stream. Anyone who's live streaming, if you order on stream, any orders over 150 get a free work desk mat. You just have to cover the shipping, and then yeah, you'll be able to get your hands on one of those neat new cutting mats. And if you look at the Instagram reels that Mike recently put out, you'll be able to take a look and you'll be able to see it, and it's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, like it's a cutting mat. Like I'm a crafter. And what I mean by that is I make pouches, and I don't know if David's still in the chat, but he was my partner in pouch making, and we used to always work on a cutting board or cutting mat, and to have one at my desk while I'm with my keyboard and stuff, that's awesome. That's like such an ingenious idea, and I'm gonna pull it up for you guys here. So let me take a look. Desk mat. Oh, and let me see. Hold on. Let me get back on this page here. Here. So this is the work mat, and it's double-sided, and it's a legit work mat. So if you're familiar with actually, I think I have one here for you guys. Hold on. So this is my rotary mat. This is like awkwardly sized. It's like too short. It doesn't really fit on my desk. It's awful. So the new one is gonna be like extended a little bit. It's gonna be shorter, so it's gonna fit nicer on your desk. But yeah, dude, look at the battle scars on this thing here. If I get my hands on one of these these cutting mats, I'm gonna definitely put it through its paces. So I'm at work now. I've been fiending to get my hands on this keyboard. Damn, dude. I know. I think the night's the night. It's my first live stream, and and yeah, you know, what better night to do it than a Monday night, you know? But yeah, if you do end up dropping, just don't forget, just add it to the chat to make sure you're guaranteed one of those desk mats, because I think I have one on my cart. See, and oh man, yeah, look at what I have. I already have one of these micro pads, and I already have one in my cart. But yeah, let me see. 10-year session if you give me your nice personal life. Yeah, dude, we can chat offline if you'd like. Yeah, just hit me up. That's sure, no worries, dude. Well, we'll see. but yeah, so let me see if there's any questions that you have about this piece of art here, let me know, and I will test it out for you. If you have questions or you want to try something out, I will test it out. But yeah, let me know. Excel, Square, on the Python. Oh, yeah, that works too. You can use it for that as well. But yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll test it out for you, no problem, man. I just opened this today, so I'm still trying to figure it out. I actually realized I can use it through Bluetooth and connect it at the same time. So all my USB ports on my computer are full. But yeah, let me see what, actually, let me show you input. So I'm going to see if my computer will let me. I'm going to pop open input for you. No device connected. Why is that? Hold on. Let me see if I can get this connected view. Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm going to connect my framer to my computer, and then I'm going to put up input so you can see. Oh, nice, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, dude, we'll be matching. We'll be matching. Which one are you going to grab? Are you going to grab the the framer? Okay, sweet. Yeah, we'll definitely be matching. We'll be twinning. All right, so connect that. And like the best part is like it's super easy to use. Like, so when I first got it, I connected right away to my computer. I'm using an old MacBook 2017, and yeah, it works great. So this is framer. This is input here. So this is the program you would use. And I don't know if you've used the like a keyboard, like not a keyboard, obviously, a mechanical keyboard where you can bind the keys. But this is basically like VIA, but way better, man. So my XYZ board uses VIA to map the keys, and in order to get, like, I think it's a macro on it, I have to do like a bunch of parentheses, some like underscores, a bunch of letters. This is just a bunch of code and gibberish that I have to do just to get it to do one thing, versus something like input. And you're going to be able to do it on your Nomad E2, which is awesome. So it's all in one place, and you get updates on this too. And yeah, you could just map it easily just like that. And your actions, you just create new ones, you can do multi actions here too. Silencers. So I don't actually have a clicky keyboard on me, but I can do a sound test for you for the silence. So this is silent keys right here. So those are silent keys. And I don't actually think the framer is Ninja. What's going on? Yeah, hell yeah, I could do a typing test for sure. Do you want me to do one on the on this MacroPad, or you want me to try it on the XYZ? Let me know, dude. Let me know. And sorry, Uncle. Yeah, the I don't think Clicky is available for the wireless. So if you're looking to get a wireless framer, I think they're sold out. But silent, honestly, I'm gonna be taking this to the office, and I work with a few other people. So yeah, I don't know how much they're gonna. Clicky isn't too loud, but and my workplace is kind of loud. But if you work in a quiet office space, you might not wanna. Clicky's nice, but it might piss people off. But yeah, silent's good for me. The throws are awesome, dude. It's like super light. It's really nice. Oh, sound test. Oh yeah, dude, no problem. Anytime, Ninja. So this right here, so this is a silent, and these are also the same thing, actually. Hold on. So, and if you're curious, let me crack this open for you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna crack this open for you guys, or I'm gonna pull one of the keys, because I think this one. Yeah. Okay. So the framer uses a MX style switch, and the XYZ R1 uses a Kale. So if you're curious what the difference is, this is what, for those of you who know, this is an MX switch. So it's like the cross pattern for the switch. And then on the XYZ, it's the original is a Kale. But the R2 that's being built, not only are you going to get a polycarbonate frame, but you're going to get these switches on this board. So that's going to be, so this is what the old Kales sound like. And then this is what, again, just... Yeah, these MX switches are nice. Like, that throw is sweet. The Kale has a bit of a click towards the end of the bottom. But this MX switch is buttery smooth. It's just... Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. That's going to be sweet. If you're a gamer, you're going to love that, dude. You can really just feel the button press on that. But yeah, it's just a little quick demo for you guys. And probably going to hop off in the next 20 minutes or so. Or maybe next 10 because it's pretty late here right now. Yeah, so actually, you know what? We'll call it a night at 11:30, 11:35. So if you guys have any outstanding questions, just let me know in the chat. Drop them. I'm going to be here for a couple more minutes. And yeah, if I can answer any of your questions before I head off, then I'd be happy to, more than happy to. And if you guys are looking to finalize some orders, you can do it and you're trying to get the offer here of spend $150 and get a free desk mat or a random gift, surprise gift for orders under $150. Yeah, just drop your order number in the chat and we'll sort you out. Make sure you get that for you. And like, again, you can get one of these shirts that say mentally and then lost in transit. I think you can see that. Yeah. So this is another cool shirt that Work Louder's made. It's pretty dope. It's comfy. I sleep in this shirt and it's dirt. Or sorry, it's dirty right now. But let me see if I can show you guys on accessories, apparel, lost in transit. So this is the shirt here. So, what is the use of this thing? So if you're talking about this macro pad, so basically this is just for shortcuts. If you're someone who's looking to improve your productivity and you're working on the computer a lot, this is something that's it's going to make it a little bit easier, especially if you're using stuff like Framer, or building websites or working in Excel or using Lightroom or Photoshop and stuff like that, or even just emails. This is going to be a really nice tool that's just going to make things a lot easier. You can map these to do a bunch of different things. So right now this is hooked up to my volume key just on my keyboard or on my computer. But you can set this to like copy paste. This is like a multi-directional joystick here that has 7 options that you can scroll through, and they all do different things. And there's 6 layers that you can do, so you can really fine tune it for multiple apps, Illustrator, everything. So that's what the general use of this is. I'm going to actually be using this for my Lightroom. So right now on my keyboard, I have one of my layers as the numbers and ratings. So I would just hit a different layer, hit the number to rate the photo for organization. Docs, have you entered your order number in the chat in any of the live streams at all? If you haven't, drop your order number in the chat and we'll see if we can add add a gift for you. The keyboard mat, you'd have to have ordered on a live stream. So if you ordered during a live stream, then you would have gotten the offer. They would have marked down your order number. But if you ordered off, like not on during a live, unfortunately, I don't know if we'd be able to. I think it's only for the live stream offers. But if you give me your order number, you're still eligible for a free gift right here. Where is it? Right there. So if you drop your number in the chat, I will mark it down and I'll make sure the other team gets you sorted out with a little something for doing that order. Yeah, definitely toss in the chat. We'll set you up. Pre-recorder discussion available. I'm not sure, man. Again, I'm not really sure. We're not really doing like live. The only live discussions we're doing is kind of like on the live chats right now. So yeah, I don't think we're doing anything off privately at the moment. So But yeah, Docs, definitely send me your order number before I go, and I will mark that down. Make sure you get a. Just Kevin, what's going on, dude? 20. Okay, so that one's an older order number, but I will still. Thanks for dropping in your order number. I'm going to toss it. I'm going to note it down, and then if it hasn't shipped yet, we can add the free gift in the right here for you. So no problem. We'll sort you out. If you've already inputted in another stream, you won't get double, but we'll sort you out if you haven't already. I've already marked down your order number, so we'll get you sorted there as well. I'm curious though, what did you order, Kevin? What did you what do you have on order? What did you get? What did you get? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. And Docs, also, I'm curious what you ordered as well. Give me a shout and let me know. I'm also curious. And for those in the chat, curious where everyone's from and how everyone's night or day is going. Yeah, Kevin, no worries, man. Anytime, dude. Anytime. And yeah, so again, this is the Work Louder, some of the Work Louder products. This one here is the Framer Micro 2, Framer Creator Micro, and this is the XYZ board, and this one is the 3D printed frame keyboard, and this one is an aluminum CNC macro pad. So 2, 4, 5, 7. Hold on, let me take a look at that. 2, 4, 2, 4, 5. Okay, cool, perfect. Hey Docs, when did you put in that order? Oh, Creator Micro V2, dude, that's awesome. Nice. That's cool. Did you get which one did you get? Did you get the Pro model? So I have total 3 things. Okay. Yeah. Oh, dude, that's awesome. 3 things. Ooh, let's see. Let me know what you got in the chat. That's awesome. And sorry, Docs, when did you put in that order? That's looks like a fairly new order that went in. So curious to see when you placed that one, because curious if you didn't do it on the live stream, did you? Let me take a look. But yeah. Let me know. And for those of you wondering, again, this is the XYZ Creator Board, and it's one of the more affordable options from Work Louder. And there's 3 different ways to buy this. You can either get it in pieces, you can buy just a PCB, or you can buy pre-built like me if you're lazy and don't have the time to put things together. And this one is a 3D printed frame. And while the R2, you can also 3D print frames for it yourself. They're going to be shipped with a polycarbonate frame, as well as MX switches, MX silence, and you're going to be able to do some change your macros via input, which is a huge update. So. And Mohammed, yeah, man, no worries, dude. No worries at all, man. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help everybody out and answer as much questions as I possibly can. So I'm excited. And again, thanks for sitting with me in the chat. You've been here almost all night, dude. I recognize you. So that's awesome. Thanks. But yeah. All right, fellas. I'm going to stay on for another minute or so, and then I'm going to hop off. Oh, Docs, you got an E2. Very nice, very nice. They're going to ship out soon, I believe. They're just finalizing some of I think it was the keycaps in the last update that they were talking about. So they're going to be looking into shipping those soon, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so 2, 4, hold on. Oh, let me see. 2, 4, 2, 0. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, that one is. Wait, what order is that? A month ago. Okay, cool. I've marked down your order number. So, did you do 3 separate orders by any chance, or is this kind of just the 2 order numbers that you got there? But yeah, drop them in the chat, and I'm gonna I will we'll add it, and we'll see what we can do there for you. All right, dude. But yeah, let me see. All right, guys. So yeah, if you guys have any final questions, I'm gonna hop off now. It's 11:30 here out in Toronto. So yeah, we're it's getting pretty late, and it's Monday night. So, but yeah, if you guys have any last questions, just drop them in the chat quick, and I'll stay another couple seconds here, and then I'm gonna end the stream here. But again, I really appreciate you guys joining me here. Today was my inaugural stream. I appreciate chatting with you guys, and thanks for showing up and chatting with me. Mohammed, take care. Docs, have a good night. Kelvin, sorry, man, I've been calling you Kevin the whole night, man. I'm sorry, dude. Kelvin, have a good night. And Uncle, if you're still here, dude, have a great one. Have a great rest of your shift. And all right, we'll see you in the next one, fellas. Take care.